So a subscriber emailed me a few weeks ago and asked me if I can build him his dream gaming PC. Actually, it was more like he told me to build him his dream gaming PC. So I said, sure, why not? What is your budget? Because I do have a $6,000 minimum budget to do a subscriber PC build. And then he told me he already bought the parts. To which I replied, unfortunately, I can't do that because I have to be the one to purchase the parts because I have to buy it from the business, write it off as an expense. That's just how I do things. But then he responded with an image of the parts. My eyes practically exploded looking at those juicy high-end components. So I told him, you know what? I'll make an exception just for you. So bring those parts over and I will build you your dream PC. So fast forward 1 week later, here we are. DDR5 prices aren't the only thing that's affected by AI. Our privacy and data are also at risk due to AI training their models on our deepest, darkest secrets. Worrying about hackers is one thing, but now we have to worry about AI accessing our personal things. Believe it or not, but most AI chat companies save your chat history. Well, that's why ExpressVPN created Express AI. It's the world's first ever encrypted AI chat, which is designed to keep all the information that is shared with AI apps private. And the best part is, using my special link expressvpn.com/techsource, you can get Express AI plus 2 more online privacy products, all included with a new ExpressVPN membership. It basically costs less than a tube of thermal paste. So just click my link down below or visit expressvpn.com/techsource and get the total online protection pack and start using AI with total freedom today. All right, let's kick off the build with the processor, which is the Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. And just for the record, he has picked out all these parts and bought it with his own money. The only thing that I picked out was the case and the fans so that it complements this behemoth of a build that we're gonna be doing. Now the motherboard that we're gonna be slotting this tiny square component inside is gonna be none other than, and I hope you guys are sitting down for this, okay? The MSI Godlike X Edition. Now don't you dare confuse this with the regular Godlike motherboard that's made for peasants, okay? This is the X Edition, which is the most expensive gaming motherboard on the market right now. This motherboard retailed for $1,300, and I say retailed because it's pretty much out of stock everywhere, and you can only find it on eBay or other resellers for $1,600 minimum. Damn! My subscriber was very fortunate enough to buy the very last one from, I believe, Micro Center, and we get to unbox it for the very first time on this channel. I am super stoked to unbox this, you guys. Does this go sideways? I think it's sideways. Oh, the packaging on this motherboard. I mean, that's the very least MSI can do when they're charging $1,200 freaking dollars for a motherboard, right? I wonder if it'll let me keep the packaging after this. Dang, everything is just parted out. Look at that, even the M.2 cover is right here. Got the accessories, and then looks like all the SATA cables are in here, M.2 screws, and a bunch of things we probably won't even use. The Wi-Fi antenna has its very own box. Okay, this is the antenna, MSI. This is the generic Wi-Fi extender that you get with every single MSI motherboard. You would think they would do something special, maybe add some like gold accents on here. This is not my build. This is not my build. I'm a little disappointed, but it is what it is. I'm sure the rest of the unboxing will make up for it. Ooh, I don't know what this is. It's like a fancy little chest. 10 years of evolution, one godlike moment. It's just a cable. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, geez. This one's cool. It's got their mascot, but in the black color scheme instead of the black and red that you normally see. Next up, we have an easy control hub. Looks like this is a fan hub where you can plug in additional fans and RGB devices. Very cool. M.2 Expander Z Slider Gen if you want to hook up more SSDs. And now for the main event, ladies and gents. Oh, that opens up nice. That's sick. That's actually sick, yo. This thing must weigh a ton. Goddamn.
Oh my God!
Take a look at this, you guys. Ain't she a beauty? This motherboard costs more than most of our gaming PCs at home. Like, I don't know if I should laugh at that or cry. This motherboard has everything in the freaking kitchen sink. A 4-inch full-color LCD on the side that can be customized to show hardware info, music player, debug functionality, and more. 5 M.2 slots, 2 of which are Gen 5, but you can add 2 more NVMe drives using the expander. And don't even get me started on the connectivity. Lord have mercy. We have 7 USB-C ports back here, guys. Not even NASA needs 7 USB-C ports. I don't even know who this motherboard is designed for. Like, this is overkill even for me, and that is saying a lot. But if this be what a subscriber desireth, then by God's wounds, this is what he shall receive. Okay, before we install the CPU, I do want to add a contact frame on there because I would hate for thermal paste to spill around the socket on this beautiful, majestic motherboard. So consider this on the house. Bam! Beautiful. Okay, what do we got for memory? So, looks like he went with the Dominator Titaniums, and this appears to be a 96 gigabyte kit. Okay, I was kind of half expecting a 128 gigabyte kit, but honestly, 96 is still way beyond overkill. Nobody needs 96 gigs of memory for gaming. Even 64 gigs is overkill. But the good thing is you actually bought these memory sticks way before the prices gone up. So you got these like sometime last year before the prices got jacked up. So this wasn't kind of like a one day purchase all parts kind of thing. He gathered the parts over time. And once he finally gathered all the Exodia pieces, that's when he reached out to me and asked me to build a PC. I love this guy's confidence and dedication. Like, what if I said no? Then all those parts were just gonna sit in his bedroom? I'm curious what he would have done, like, as a plan B. In other news, I actually figured out what this case is for. It's not just some random compartment to hold the cable. So, in the back, there's actually a USB-C cable. That's where you plug in the cable that was inside here. And then you open this up, and then you grab the optional M.2 cover, which has a number on there. So this is actually a limited edition motherboard. We are number 574 out of 1,000. And if you put this inside the case, it lights up. This portion over here lights up, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like a collector's piece, but it gets better. This is interchangeable with the M.2 cover that's already installed on the motherboard. So let's say if he wants this on the actual motherboard, we can swap it. So we can take this out and we could put this one over here. Oh, this one lights up too. That's cool. Wow. And then we can use this one on the actual build itself, which honestly, I feel like this will look so much better on the motherboard because it displays what number the motherboard is. But I mean, the choice is his, so he can decide what he wants to do at the end of it. I'm gonna leave it on the motherboard though, just because I feel like that's what he would pick. All right, moving on to storage. So my boy is not only tossing in one 8 terabyte M.2 SSD, but he's tossing in 2 for a total of 16. I don't know why he needs this much storage, but I'm not one to question his needs. I absolutely love this subscriber because he reminds me of me. Like, this guy does not settle. If you're gonna be spending this kind of money, why not just go all out at that point, right? And I feel like that's what he's doing with this build. He's literally picking the best in slot for each component. And storage is no exception. I will be asking him though, why he decided to go with these parts and this much storage when he comes later and picks up the PC. This guy lives in San Diego, by the way, so he drove 2.5 hours to drop off all the parts, and he's gonna drive another 2.5 hours to come and pick it up once the PC is ready. And I have so many questions. I don't think I've ever seen 2 onboard USB-C connectors on any motherboard I've ever built in, which is pretty nuts. And I'm actually digging the design over here on the side. All the connectors are shifted towards the right. So it's gonna help with cable management, especially inside the case that we're building in. And it comes with this magnetic cover that snaps on the motherboard, just like that. And it gives you additional ports like the JFP1 connector. So essentially all the cables are gonna come out from the side and I can easily route it inside the case. So we're gonna achieve this BTF look while not using a BTF motherboard. As far as the case that we're building in, there is no other case on this planet that will complement this build like the Phanteks NV7. I have done a build in the white version of this sometime last year for my mysterious multi-millionaire subscriber. You know, the one with the too expensive high-end workstation builds. And I kind of just fell in love with the case after I was done building in it. So I'm super excited that I'm building in the black version of it. And there are a multitude of reasons why I chose this case for this specific build, which you guys will find out soon enough. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have been patiently waiting on an update on our new 83-piece screwdriver kit that we've been sold out since last month. I do have some good news for you. By the time you're watching this video, we should be fully stocked up. So I'll drop a link to it down below if you guys have been patiently waiting to snag one of these. And just to recap, this is our brand new set with 71 bits in the middle, included tweezers, flexible extension, a box cutter knife, and last but not least, a manual handle with an extension. No other electric screwdriver kit comes with this many pieces for this price. But yeah, if you guys have been wanting to grab one of these, check the link below. Now the cooler we're going with is going to be the ROG Ryu 4 360, but the tube version, which I didn't even know existed up until a few weeks ago when we were discussing the parts. If we were to go with the standard version, then that obviously wouldn't have worked with this case because we have a massive forehead on the top. So going with the tube version is going to give us enough space so that we can install the pump on the CPU without having to worry about cable slack. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Is this even gonna fit? The tubes do seem shorter. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. That's gonna be tight. That is not a good sign. Oh no. I don't want it to pull on the tubes. Oh no. We're gonna have to shift the radiator all the way to the left. And only then is it gonna work. But even then, that's a very, very tight fit. That is unfortunate. Wait a minute, what if we swap and go the other way? Which isn't ideal, but, oh yeah, we have way more slack this way. But then the tubes would be hitting the fans on the back. So this is always one of the hurdles we have to come across when building in the NV7. This massive, unnecessary forehead. I like the forehead because I got some plans. I got some plans for it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. This guy is going with a godlike motherboard, a very expensive $1,300 motherboard, yet we are putting in Gen 4 SSDs. Something about that just doesn't sit right with me. And normally I don't do this, but because this is such an expensive build and he cares so much about it, I want to do something a little nice and upgrade his storage from Gen 4 to Gen 5. So we're going to be hooking him up with a Samsung 9100 Pro 8TB Gen 5 drive. These have double the speeds of the WD drive that we put in, and I think this will be more fitting for this entire PC. All right, next I want to hook up the power supply, and ladies and gents, we are going with the ROG Thor 1600 watt titanium 3, and there's actually a funny story with this power supply. In the initial email that he sent me with a picture of the parts, when I saw this, I told him this is straight up overkill, because originally he was going with the MSI Supreme 5090 Liquid because he couldn't find a Lightning Z card anywhere. It was out of stock. So he settled on the Supreme card. And I told him, this is overkill for the Supreme card. All you really need is like 1200 watts for the entire system. Even then, that's a bit overkill. But lucky for him, he was able to find a Lightning Z card last minute. So he went ahead and returned the Supreme card, and now we are left with a 1600 watt power supply, which actually worked out in the end because we're gonna use both of the 12 VH power cables that come with this power supply. What the hell? There's no way my guy bought a European power supply. How did this even happen? I feel like right now the best thing to do is bring in our graphics card so we can figure out how on earth we're going to install it inside this case. And I'm sure you guys already know what graphics card we're going with. It is none other than the MSI RTX 5090 Lightning Z. Only 1400 units in the entire world. And I believe this card can go up to 1000 watts, which is absolutely insane. All right, let's unbox this bad boy. Woo! This is one heavy graphics card. I thought the Matrix was heavy when I was holding that, but this might actually be a little heavier than the Matrix, which is crazy considering this is like half the size. We have unit 1040 out of 1300, so this is one of the later units that's in circulation. I have officially hailed two of the most powerful GPUs in existence, the ROG Matrix 5090 and now the 5090 Lightning. I've actually tried to get my hands on a Lightning card for the longest time, and MSI pretty much ghosted me. But alas, thanks to one of my subscribers, I get to finally hold one in my hands and build him an epic PC with it. Okay, now here is where it gets a little tricky. Now, if we do it horizontally, it would be very easy to slot this in, and we have plenty of space on the bottom. But the main selling point of this card is this massive screen over here on the side. So we would be doing this card a disjustice if we mount it horizontally. This has to go in vertically, no exception. But if we do vertically, as you can see, we don't have that much space on the bottom, which means we might have to put the radiator on the side here. So here's what we should do first. Let's go ahead and hook up the vertical GPU bracket first, and then we can figure out what to do. Man, that is such a tight fit. That's what she said. I'm gonna have to go right here. Oh man, that is a super tight fit, you guys. We have about maybe half an inch of space from the AIO, but we managed to make it fit. That's the good thing. But here's the thing that really grinds my gears. We have a 360 AIO here, but we have a bracket that supports up to a 420. So we're gonna have an empty space on the top, and that is gonna kill me. So we gotta do something about this empty space. Maybe if we can lift the radiator up just a little bit. Actually, yeah, this can work. This can work. Even space on the top and bottom we should be able to make that work. Another downside of this orientation is that we have way too much tube slack on the bottom because the tubes are connecting to the rad towards the bottom. So it's gonna come in contact with the side panel. There is one other alternative. We can rotate this so the tubes are on the top. That actually solves that problem. No more extra slack on the bottom, nice curvature towards the top. I think we might just go with this, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is the move. All right, before I pop in the graphics card and finish up the build, there are a few more finishing touches I want to add to the case to really take it to the next level and spice it up for my subscriber. I mean, he is spending over $10,000 for this PC and he's given me the privilege of building it, so I want to do some nice things for him. First of which is going to be an RGB kit. I'm going to retrofit this case with an RGB kit that's designed specifically for the NV7, and it is going to change the look of this case. The second thing I want to do is cover up that massive ugly forehead on the top, because that empty space just kind of ruins the aesthetics of the PC. In the past, I used to buy an 8-inch cheap Chinese monitor from Amazon, which did the job, but since then, Lee actually came up with their very own version. So we're going to be using their very own 8.8-inch universal screen for the PC, and it's from Lee. So you already know that the software is going to be 1,000 times better, and we're going to have way more customizable options. So let's go and hook these up. All right, we got the RGB kit installed inside of our case. I honestly cannot wait to see what the build is gonna look like with these lights turned on. I think it's gonna look fantastic. We have our Lee 8.8-inch monitor covering the ugly forehead, and I feel like now we can fill in the rest of the case with more fans. Okay, and finally, let's add 2 more of these fans in the back here for exhaust. All right, one final freebie I want to give my subscriber is going to be the Hydra 24-pin cable extension, just to help clean up the cable management, because this has a 90-degree angle head. So it's not going to stick out as much compared to traditional cables. Plus, it's got some subtle RGB accents around here, and it's going to blend in beautifully with the rest of the case and the components. If you guys want to pick one up for your PC, obviously I'll drop a link to it down below. So I gotta ask you, dude, and I'm sure everyone is wondering, how's your bank account right now after buying this PC?
Well, I've been saving up for a while, but there was a lot of unfortunate events. I just kept in the mindset, like, I gotta get this done because my PC was like 11 years old.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Yeah, so I was using the Titan X. I don't know if you remember that. Like, it was like a little bit right after the 1080.
Yeah.
So all these years, I've just been waiting and waiting to upgrade. And since all those years, I was always watching your videos and stuff.
Oh, that's like a 10-year-old GPU, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So when I play games on it, I just crash. I can't even video edit on it, so.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna build a beast PC. I'm gonna have the best make it.
Is this your entire life savings or?
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not.
Why
but-
why go with such high-end components when you could have done the same job, like performance-wise, like half the cost?
Well, one, I wanted it to be unique. I didn't want it to be pre-built, and two, like I'm a high-energy person, so I wanted to resemble like my character in real life. So
Your personality.
My personality, yeah.
Gotcha,
Exactly.
makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you definitely didn't cheap out. You went the best component for each. First and foremost, thank you for giving me the privilege of building this. It was such a fun project. So, thank you.
Yeah, dude, you're the best. I had to, man. I didn't want nobody else to do it but you.
Nobody else.
Literally. If
Nobody
you
else?
didn't, if you didn't do it, I would have like done a video like how come Edgar doesn't want to do it.
Oh, you would expose me. You would've-
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you, dude. Are you ready to finally check out your new
Yeah,
monster of a
Yeah,
PC?
let me cover my eyes real quick.
You want to cover it? I mean, you don't have to cover it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, there we go, man.
It's so unreal, bro.
3, 2.
Wow, dude, this is like super cyberpunk, like future. What? Wow, you have Golden Frieza. Let's go. Damn, that's so beast. Oh my gosh. Wow, dude, you. Oh, and you have the infinity stuff too. The fans.
I didn't think I could fit fans down there, but I made it happen.
Dude, what the heck? Dude, I love it, man. It's so sick. And I love how you just added that right there too.
The only 8.8-inch monitor on the top. Yeah,
Wow,
kind of filling that
dude.
empty space because it had a big ass forehead.
Wow, that's so crazy, bro. Oh my God, you did amazing.
Is this what all what you expected?
No, dude, more, dude. You did awesome, bro. I didn't want nobody else to do it but you.
Awesome.
Wow, that's crazy.
We got some add-ons that you're not aware of, like the RGB kit around the case. You can see this.
Oh, no
You see
way.
that?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
It's actually Fantech sells a kit.
Oh,
it's
really?
an RGB kit for the case. So I'm like, I gotta put this.
Wow, I never, that is sick.
That's
It's
pretty
super
dope, right?
sleek. It's like very modern.
Yeah.
Damn, like super high end, like fudge, man. That's so sick. Oh, man, I can't wait to play, dude.
Is that all you're gonna do on this PC? Just gaming? Or?
No, so I'm just gonna do gaming, streaming, and video editing at the same time. So while I wait in lobbies, I could just video edit
Oh,
like,
sick.
while
Okay.
I'm waiting, you know?
The only thing I didn't like was the fans from the AIO. Unfortunately, they're embedded in the radiator.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't swap them out. So
Yeah.
that's like the only
That-
non-RGB which kind
Yeah.
of sticks out to me, but I
Yeah,
can't
that
do it.
would have been cool. I mean, it's fine. I'm super happy with this. Like, this is like,
Okay.
and it's done by you.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like the final like cherry on top. Like, jeez. Like,
That's awesome. I appreciate
yeah,
it.
with the fireworks and everything.
Yeah,
bro, like,
yeah, cool.
You know,
man.
dude, I love it, man. It's sick.
Final rating of the PC.
Final rating,
Out of
bro. I don't think you're gonna build a better PC than this.
Oh.
So that's a challenge for you.
That's a challenge.
That's a challenge for you.
Okay,
So
okay.
I mean, this is like a 10 out of 10.
It's gonna be tough to beat. I'm gonna be honest. For non-water cooled builds, I think this is definitely.
Oh
up
no,
top for
100%, 1000%. But at least Big Red has a little big brother now.
True, that's true.
Ah.
That's true. I tried my best to get that card. Even for me, it was impossible. Like I wanted to do a separate build in it, but MSI never sent me a unit.
Dude,
which
it's
was
crazy. And
unfortunate.
then when you did your unboxing video, you got like 770K views.
yeah,
On just the one video, and that's not even including YouTube. YouTube was like 500 plus views.
yeah.
K.
It did pretty good.
That's like
yeah.
1.2 million views.
Yeah.
On you alone, on one video, on just the GPU.
Free advertisement for MSI right there,
I'm
pretty much.
literally not joking. You guys could look it up. Like, you guys check out his YouTube channel and his Instagram. You guys could look at the stats.
There's one thing you haven't really noticed on there.
Hold on.
That's different compared to the original parts list.
The RAM.
The RAM.
The RAM. What do you do with the RAM?
So bad news and good news.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Bad news was the memory was dead.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
no way.
Yeah, I tested it on 2 separate units, no display. I tried in a different pair of sticks on it. Immediately, it worked. So I think I'm pretty confident the memory's dead. Where did you get that from?
Actually, I got it from. That was the only part I didn't get directly from. I actually got it from OfferUp.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
that was the only. Damn, I didn't know.
Was
bro.
it a legit seller?
I thought it was. He was very confident even after we had boba and stuff.
Oh, no
And
way. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. Wow.
Well, don't sweat it.
How come you never told me?
It was like late filming. I was almost done with the PC. I don't want to call you and give you bad news. And finding memory right now for 96 gigs is nearly impossible.
It's like $2,000 and it's
Yeah.
everywhere sold out. Like,
It is.
oh
So-
my
so
god!
instead-
I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's all good. So instead, what I did was I actually upgraded your kit to a 128 gig kit from G.
What?
Yeah.
No way,
G-Skill Trident Z's.
128?
128. Yeah.
bro.
And
Bro. So this thing is hooked up, bro.
oh yeah, now it's fully maxed out.
Yeah. You know, I know I did see like you post the parts on your Instagram, and I was reading the comments, and some people were like, "Are you building a computer for Elon Musk?"
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
And then for your Dominators, I know some people at Corsair that can help you with the RMA process. So if you
Yeah,
have
so-
issues with that, let me know.
Since I spend so much money on this, I don't have any monitors, so I could just play on this. And
You can actually. You can actually play on that one. Yeah. Because you can extend your monitor to that one, so you technically
Yeah.
have 2 screens.
Yeah. So how did it do like benchmarks and stat wise? How was it?
I completely forgot. Thanks for asking me. So I overclocked your GPU because obviously
Yeah.
you know, you got the extra headroom for it. All right, so Heaven benchmarks. We're gonna start with Heaven. Before the overclock, 352 FPS. This is 4K ultra settings, like maxed out. After the overclock, 381.
Wow.
29 FPS more.
Damn.
Just from tweaking the core clock and the memory clock. In the finals, the game I always play, before we got 334 FPS, 4K resolution, and then after overclock, 12 FPS jump.
Damn, that's sick, man. That's so sick. Now I could carry you and Arya in finals, in Diamond and Plus. You know. Now I can play that game.
Poor Arya's catching strays even while he's not here.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, enjoy, brother. Thank you again so much.
Dude,
for
thank you so
sending
much,
this
bro.
over. I had a blast.
I'm super happy.
Take
Damn.
home, take good care of it. If you have any issues, shoot me a message.
Oh, I definitely will. Definitely will. So, thank you so much, Edgar, for making my PC. But before I go, I had actually a personal gift for you.
Personally?
Yeah, personally.
Okay.
And I know nobody has given you this gift for sure, 100%. So I am a CGC facilitator with CGC Comics in Florida. And what does that allow me to do is get signatures with like famous people or artists at conventions. So I wanted to give you this personal gift. It was from my personal collection to you.
What?
Yeah, so
You're kidding me.
no, this is for you.
I've never gotten a gift in a subscriber PC build before. I'm usually the one giving the gifts.
Exactly.
That's
So,
crazy.
you gotta-
I can open this?
Yeah, just
Oh,
rip it up.
shoot, it's sealed.
I mean, I didn't wrap it, but you know.
Yeah. No, this is crazy.
And I'll give you the little breakdown of what it is exactly. It's a comic.
Bro.
It's a comic. You can flip it. It's a black and red. White.
Bro. What?
So this comic book was given at San Diego Comic-Con Marvel panel. The line was so long, not everyone could have got into the panel to get this comic book. It was given out for the ones that attended. There's only like 35 on the census that's actually graded. There was probably no more than 500 made. So
No
this is signed by, and he only signs at San Diego and New York, by the way.
Okay.
This is signed by CB Sobalski. He's the Marvel chief editor for Marvel Comics. Not everyone could get his signature. This guy, he only attends New York Comic Con. He's the artist for this cover, and he's foreign. So he only attends New York Comic Con. It's Marco Cicchetto, I believe. I can never pronounce his last name,
Yeah.
but he's the artist for this. So very two unique signatures. Price value probably around $600-700.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
No, I can't
Yeah.
take this.
Yeah, you can.
I can't take it.
No, yeah, you can.
With that
Yeah, you
much
can.
value, bro.
No, you can take it. You can
dude,
take
that's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, you can take it, bro. No, like this is for you, and it kind of like it kind of matches like your red, black, white
Dude,
theme.
yeah, that's so sick. Actually.
Except for like the label, but
yeah,
you know.
no, this is.
And this is
legit.
authenticate, so it's legit as you can get.
Yeah, 9.8
So,
grade on it.
That's the golden standard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
golden
sick.
standard. Yeah.
Damn. Dude, thank you so much for this. I don't know what to say, man.
Hey, no worries.
I never got a gift before.
Well, I wanted to be first for sure. I wanted to be first for a lot of things.
Yeah. No, this is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I don't even know where I'm
dude.
gonna put this. This is
I
awesome.
don't know. You got to find your ways, bro. But I have one more gift for you guys.
Nah, bro.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop. You've already done enough, dude.
No. So this is a subscriber to subscriber giveaway.
Okay.
Because MSI didn't want to help out.
No way, dude.
I'm gonna give this to you guys. I wanted it,
ROG.
and it's the same one as this, just the shorter tube for a
shorter
medium
tube.
case. So
Yeah.
I wanted to give you guys that too.
Brand new sealed ROG Ryu 4
Yeah.
LCLC.
Yeah.
This is, I'm guessing, US.
Yeah.
Giveaway. Dude, thank you for the gifts and everything, man. Appreciate it.
Bro. Of course.
Honestly.
Of course, man.
I'm legitimately speechless, you guys. I've never gotten a gift from a subscriber, much less something this valuable, like a signed comic book. That's crazy. But I will cherish this for the rest of my life. So thank you, Alexi, so much. And also for giving this away. Like, you didn't have to. The value between these two things over $1,000. I do appreciate it, man. You really are the MVP. If you guys live in the US and you want to participate on winning a brand new sealed ROG. It didn't crack. We're good. But yeah, if you guys live in the US and you want to participate for the giveaway, just go on my Instagram account and comment on the same video, but on the IG version, and tag both MSI accounts and tag your buddy. I'll pick the winner at the end of April and announce it on my Instagram account, so make sure you guys are following me there. Thanks so much for watching. If you want me to build you your dream PC, find me on Discord. You guys can go on there and tag admin. That will notify me, and I can DM you and we can go from there. But yeah, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.